Process Engineering, May 19th, 2023. How to tell when the level of change within a process has surpassed its capacity to further benefit from additional intervention. How to tell when a change in the process is necessary, and how to tell when the process is heading in a poor direction. Expanding on the idea that change leads to improvement, we could infer change to be an indispensable element of progress. But there is a problem in making such assumption. Change not always leads to improvement. Due to this misconception, not rarely do we engage in overchange. Overchange is a temptation that threatens to undermine the efficiency of processes in general, and that calls for the need to understand that more not always translates into better. To address this issue specifically with respect to the surf environment, let's consider two factors that influence what I now invite you to conceive as process saturation. We will name the factors right after we go through the idea of process saturation. Process saturation is the first half of a straightforward construct I came up with to illustrate the idea of a reference frame for the study of how processes respond to ideas. A process that can benefit from change is more permeable to ideas and will be regarded in our context as an unsaturated process. A process that has apparently reached its optimal level of efficiency and that, therefore, has no room left for improvement is less permeable to ideas and will be considered a saturated process. In a perfect world, unsaturated processes are the perfect target for change. Of course, the impact of the change will also depend on the idea itself. While appropriate ideas may add a little or a lot to the process efficiency, bad ideas harm it. With time and appropriate guidance, unsaturated processes tend to evolve into saturated processes. The marginal positive effect provided by a series of appropriate ideas diminishes as the process gets closer to its saturation point. If we consider we are on the right track, then saturating means the process is getting to its maximum potential. But what if the direction the process is heading is not as beneficial as initially presumed, and someone comes up with an idea of a much stronger impact, one that leads to course reset? Human history is filled with examples of this kind when a very powerful, appropriate idea disrupts the process altogether, giving birth to an unanticipated reality which then becomes the new normal. A disruptive idea completely changes the course of evolution for a given process and enables a huge leap forward in the way we relate to its goal.